Hello, Sagittarius. How are y'all doing? It is time for your May 2023 main monthly reading. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, check the description of this video. Also, in the description of the video, you can find my social media, Facebook, Instagram. I even have a secondary YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to go catch me over there on High Vibe TV, where I'm about to launch a manifestation series. Okay, so that we can start spreading this awareness of how anybody and everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, can actually apply this stuff with science. Okay, not just with woo-woo philosophy, science, neuroscience, quantum physics, and apply it to your life. If you would like to check that out, the information to subscribe to High Vibe TV is in the description of this video. All right, let's jump into this. We're just going to do a quick past, present, future. Real quick past, present, future for Sagittarius, May 2023. Let's see what wants to come through. Oh, Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, hang on. Okay, the Fool card reverse. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Wow, in the past. Now, this is kind of weird because this could be spun a couple of different ways. Kind of feeling like you had somebody take advantage of you in the past. Because in the past, it looks like a lot of you, look, both cards of independence came out in the same line. So that indicates to me, it kind of feels like somebody took advantage of you. Really strong independence vibes blasting off of you. And I think somebody took advantage of that. That's what it feels like to me. Especially for those of you who are a little bit more blessed in the bank than maybe your average person. I know that's not everybody, but there was something about you that I think this person preyed on, is what it feels like to me. That's all it's telling me. And for some of you, that Fool card reverse. Well, let me see how that ties into the rest of it. Hang on. Oh man, see, look up here in the current moment. I already see something new coming in though. Wow, that's funny. It's not in the present moment. It's not saying anything about the past. It's not. It's saying something new's coming in. Some of you are already currently connected with somebody new. If not, it's right around the corner. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Creeping up into the future. Yeah, see, okay, so when I do this past, present, future, the main thing I'm zeroing in on is the past person. And it's not really telling me hardly anything about this past person. It's not. Some of you just dropped this, took off, and you're not looking back. With this, look, Ace of Wands, Chariot. You just took off and you ain't looking back. So, yeah, this is all about new stuff coming in here. I'm seeing new. You're jumping into something new. But what that kind of tells me, though, at the same time, I mean, that's all fine and good and well. But there might be some healing that needs to be done. It's really, 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 really easy to just take off running, distract yourself with something new, bury that, forget about it, pretend that it never happened, you know? And if that happens that way, then that could end up causing some kind of either PTSD or some emotional trigger that you're not even aware of. You may end up with an emotional trigger 5 years down the line that you're not even aware that you have if you just take off, run from it, and forget about it, you know? Especially just jump into a new relationship, haven't thought about that person in months. That's when these little things start bubbling up into the future. Now I have this, I don't know, fear of abandonment or this trust issue or whatever the case may be, you know? Okay. This is weird. I haven't seen. I This is the first one that I've seen come out like this of all the signs of May. All right. Well, let's. It could be an Aries for some of you. Who do I got here? I got Aries, Aquarius, and Cancer. Okay. Oh, so for those of you who are wondering though whether or not there's going to be communication from this person, doesn't look like it. Okay, well, let's see how the past person feels about Sagittarius then. What are their feelings for you? How do they view you? What are their opinions and beliefs? Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Wands reversed. King of Wands upright. Okay. So they do want to reconnect with you. They definitely want to reconnect with you. Yeah, Death card reversed. I'm having a hard time figuring out why though. Devil card reversed. They don't want a toxic connection. They don't want that, but they do feel unfinished business, like things are incomplete between the two of you. They feel unfinished business big time. And they want to reconnect with you, but I'm not seeing anything here that would indicate like an emotional connection. This doesn't look like I miss you, I love you. Now, maybe they do. I'm not saying that they don't, but it's not coming through here, which would kind of indicate to me that it's more. You ever, I don't know if you ever do. Every time I ask a Sagittarius this question, they always say no. So you might not even know what I'm talking about, but do you ever just think about somebody that you haven't seen in a while and there's no real emotion? There's no, like, you're not emotional about it. You're just curious. Like, man, I wonder what they've been up to. I wonder what's been going on with that person. I wonder where they are in life now. You know, that kind of energy. I think it feels more like that. It feels more like that. Okay. All right. Well, could be. Let's see. What signs do I have here? I got Virgo, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Okay. But yeah, there is a karmic tie. I don't know if the two of you were karmic soulmates when you first came together, but you are now. You are now. Okay. Well, let's see if there's going to be any action taken, any kind of outcome with this situation. Any actions, outcome? Nah, Devil card reversed again. Nah, looks like this decision's final. No, this decision is final. I don't see you really taking any action, and I don't see them either. Page of Wands, it looks like drama and toxicity is being avoided here. Yeah, again, you're connecting with somebody new. This is new. The next person coming into your life is going to be new, a new person that I don't think you know. Ready or not, here it comes, whether you're looking for it. Yeah, so let's get the advice then. What's the best advice for Sagittarius and the person from the past? What's the best way to handle this situation? What's the best thing to do here? Sun card reversed. Okay. So one of these days, and it's kind of open there. So I'm not really, it feels like a very open energy. Like I don't think there's like a assigned time frame for this. Like it has to be in this month or that month. But one of these days, eventually, a conversation is going to be had between you and this person. Thank you for that super chat, French Vanilla. Thank you. Appreciate you. Just a conversation is going to be had at some point between you and this person eventually. It is important to understand that there's nothing wrong with moving on, moving forward, and trying to forget about it. There's nothing wrong with that. As a matter of fact, arguably, that can be a very useful and necessary stage in the healing process, but it's not the end all be all. Oh, no, it's not. And that's what most people do. That's what I used to do. That's what most of us do. We want to run from it, forget about it, bury it, and then forgotten about it. Now I don't want to think about it. No, we got to, at some point, we're going to have to stop, take a look back, dig that up, sit with it, process through it, connect the dots, redefine the meaning of that experience and process through it and really fully release it and make peace with it. Okay. Thank you, Ruby, for that super chat. Appreciate you. So yeah, for now though, I think you're okay for now. But at some point in time, maybe later on this year, that's going to need to be processed through. And I think there's more than likely a conversation that's going to happen. This ain't the last time you've heard from this person. Y'all going to talk again eventually. Okay. So it's best to do as much healing as you can before then, ideally. Anyway, though, let's look at the next person due to come in. The next contract due to come in. Let's see. Who is this person? Too many. Is this somebody you know? Is it somebody totally unexpected? What's the energy look like? Ace of Pentacles. Now, I don't think this is anybody that you know. Damn it, man. Always. Every time the past comes up. Every time. Somebody here, I can't tell who. Somebody here may be looking for a sex partner to take their mind off of a previous relationship or a breakup that they went through. This reeks of that. Completely reeks of that. But I'm also seeing a lot of uncertainty here too, because you can kind of feel that at least right off the jump, this person may not have had the greatest of intentions going into this, especially if you meet them off like a dating app or something like that. It really feels funny. It really feels weird. Now, will their intentions change? I don't know yet. I'm going to look at their intentions here in a minute. But I don't think they're 100% legit and genuine off the jump. I don't. Not really. Not straight off the bat. Like you meet this person, the first time y'all talk and go out, their first thought, especially if you're dealing with a man, okay? Women do this too, but men are way worse about it. But their first thought is, all right, now how am I going to get laid? That's their first thought. All right, I got to get me some booty. How am I going to get them pants off? Now, obviously, if you're dealing with a woman, it's not going to be exactly like that. The women that do that, they approach it from a very different angle. But still, the energy behind those intentions. Okay. All right. Could be an Aries for some of you. Also have Capricorn and Cancer here. Okay, well, let's dig their energy and their intentions up a little bit then. Let's dig them up. See what's going on with this person. What's their dealio? Emilio? Next person who's due to come in. And what's the point of this connection? Why are they due to come in? Okay, star card. All right. Okay. Yep. See, I told you. There's that past energy there. All right. So I told you, dude. There it is again. So, all right. Okay. Fuck. This is a loaded answer. Okay. So obviously, first things first, they want someone to distract them from the last breakup that they had to endure. They want to get that off their mind. Okay. Dumb move. It's not the fucking way you do it, but we've all done it. Just like going and getting drunk is not a very smart way to handle your stress, but we've all done it. You know, same thing. Um, but at the same time, um, they're kind of hoping that one of these days, they just randomly get lucky and meet the right person, and everything will work out beautifully. Oh, no. More past energy. Yeah. Now, again, dumb move, but we've all done it. Energetically, that's not how it works. Energetically, it's not the way it works. You don't just go out there broken, vibrating at a low frequency of sadness and pain and anguish and attract happiness, abundance, and love. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. Okay. But I wouldn't say that the intentions are bad. Wouldn't say that they're bad. Now, this person is kind of afraid of an emotional connection. They don't want to connect emotionally right away. So they definitely, I wouldn't say they have their walls up, but they have you at an arm's distance. If that makes any sense. Well, let's look at the outcome then. Will it take a turn for the best or for the worst? Outcome time. Boo, boo, boo. Star card again. Could definitely be an Aquarius for some of you. Same card jumped out 2 times in a row. 2 different decks. Okay, so I see you definitely picking up. You're not missing any red flags. You're not missing any red flags. Let me see here. Okay. So you're not missing any red flags. I think you're kind of keeping them at a healthy arm's distance as well. This kind of feels like a bit of a plateau for the first month between the two of you. Feels like a plateau. I don't see things going really, really good or really, really bad. They're kind of flatlining and maintaining kind of a boring, like, just for example, let's say we agree that we're talking, we're exclusive, and for example, we text every day, and we go out every Friday and every Saturday. And we go out on a date. I see that routine playing itself out and repeating itself steadily throughout the first month. And I'm not seeing it move, but no decisions of commitment are being made within that first month either. You're not making 100% like a commitment to commit to this, and they're not making a solid decision to commit to this either. Let's get the advice then. What's the advice? What's the advice for Saggy? Page of Wands reversed. No drama. None. Don't you bring no drama, and don't you put up with any drama. None. We're all grown adults. I don't know why it's saying that. So I don't really know how to dig any deeper than that, but that's what came through. No childishness, no drama. Okay? On either end. If it starts smelling like drama's about to brew, just back away. It does. And see, drama is so addictive, but it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't. It doesn't do any good. Nothing good ever comes out of drama. Ever. Ever. Problems are never resolved. We never end up seeing eye to eye. You're not going to make somebody see your point of view. You're not going to see their point of view. It never solves anything. There's no point. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of energy. It's like buying a 6-pack of beer and pouring it down the toilet. You know, just a waste of beer. You know, why'd you even buy it? No point. All right. All right. So do the best that you can to be as transparent and honest and open as you possibly can. You see, and this is a big thing too, that can kind of be a hard pill to swallow for some people sometimes, that as long as you know you're doing the right thing, that's all that matters. All that matters. It's all that matters. You know, I know I can tell myself in here that I'm doing the right thing. Do you know how many personal readings I do over relationships that are built on the foundation of lies, deceit? You know, like, do you think that building a connection and the foundation is built on lies, dishonesty, infidelity, keeping secrets and whatnot? It's a guaranteed failure. Guaranteed. So if I'm connecting with you, you may have the worst intentions in the world, but I know I can go to sleep at night telling myself, well, I'm being 100% honest. My intentions are pure. My heart is gold. I'm not lying to you about nothing. I'm telling you the 100% straight up truth. I'm not hiding nothing from you. And I can tell myself that. Give a fuck what you believe. You can believe in one hand and shit in the other and see which one fills up first. I can tell myself that. You know, so as long as you can go to sleep at night and tell yourself, I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm not lying. I'm not being sneaky. I'm not being manipulative. My intentions are good. And you can tell yourself that. It's all that matters. Then from that point, if they choose to go fuck something up, you ain't got nothing hanging over your head. You ain't got no guilty conscience. And I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't. And telling you, that goes a long way. A long way. Okay. Singles. 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 What's happening generally between single Saggies and the person they're interested in? What's happening generally? 3 of Cups reversed. Some of yours a third party. Somebody else in the mix. King of Pentacles. Doesn't really seem like this person's too emotional. Not really. It could be an entrepreneur for some of you, or just really focused on work and finance. This person's all about their money, work, and finance. Could be an earth sign for some of you. Yeah, you're holding back. You want to just jump right straight into this. You're about to. You're thinking about it, but you're holding back. I don't know what you're so scared of, but you're scared. You're nervous. This connection got you not feeling good. So you're holding back. Could be a Leo for some of you. Okay, you got your guard. Man, this is a strong-ass connection too, isn't it? This connection's strong as hell, boy. You got that Lover's card right there. Could be a Gemini for some of you. And here's the fucked up thing too. You're picking up. Look, y'all both feel this connection. Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah, you do. So for those of you who came to this video wondering whether or not your love interest also feels the connection, Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because you can feel it. You can tell. You can feel it intuitively. However, are they doing anything about it? Doesn't look like it. Some of you, with the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, have a thing for your boss at work, possibly. But I feel like this person's very guarded. Very guarded. They may not even want a relationship, all the way honest. They may not. They may not. So things are stuck at a standstill with this situation, and it's like the longer things stay stagnant between the two of you, the more, I almost want to say tension is building, but the more uneasy it makes you feel with that Nine of Swords there. Okay. Well, let's look at their energy then. What's their true feelings and intentions then? Hey, see, I told you. Told you. They got feelings for you. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Now they all about their money, though. For those of you who are interested in somebody at the workplace, I think they're putting work and finance first over everything. Yes, they feel the connection. Yes, they have feelings too, but I don't know why it's like work and finance is their number one priority above all things. Yeah, they don't. Look, this connection makes them feel nervous too. For some reason, they feel like a relationship with you would hold them back from reaching their full potential for some reason. I don't know why. They feel like, I don't know if it's just you. Like, don't take that personal. I don't know if it's just you or if it's just a relationship, period. I'm not really getting that here. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that's single. They may be worried that to get into a relationship would completely hold them back from reaching their goals, reaching their full potential. So they're holding back from that. Well, I'm going to jump straight into the advice on this then. What's the advice? What is the advice for Pentacles? Four of Wands reversed then. Okay. So I would give it a certain time limit if I was you. In a situation like this, you got one or two choices. Either A, just come straight out with it. Come straight out with it. Or B, if you don't want to be that blunt and upfront, which I'm sure some of you probably will, but for those of you who don't, make it known that you're interested. Let it be known. Make that, that fact very known. And step back and just be you. That may sound kind of silly and corny, but if you know that I'm interested in you, then it's up to you to look at me and say, you know what? That's what I need on my team. That's what I need. And if they don't see that, slam the door shut on this. Go find somebody who does see your value and make them regret it. Don't try to make them regret it by getting with somebody else, but they will when they see it. They will. When they see what they passed up, they will regret it. But it's also saying, don't try too hard to force it and fight it. Let me check one more thing real quick here. What's the soul contract here? What kind of soul contract is this? Justice reversed. Is it even in the soul contract? I'm not even getting that it's in the soul contract, honestly. Ah, it's a bump contract. Okay, that's why you connected with this person. Okay, that's the reason why. You're not aware of this. Okay, this is a connection that, whether you realize it or not, whether you believe it or not, is altering the trajectory of your life path. You don't even realize it's happening. Now, this is no unusual type of soul contract. Happens all the time, but nobody talks about it. This is the one kind of soul contract that I never hear anybody talk about. I've heard somebody talk about it one time. One time. And this is one of the most common soul contracts out there. I mean, I would argue that minimum, at least 3 times in your life. Probably more than that, though. Well, probably way more than that. But at least 3 times in your life, you end up connecting with someone or becoming energetically entangled with someone. And the only reason why that happened was because, on an energetic level, what they did was they hogtied you and they're dragging you onto a different path that you're not even aware that you're taking. And most people spend the rest of their life completely oblivious to the fact that it happened. But where you're headed and where you're going to end up in 5 years is not at all where you would have been headed had you not connected with this person. I call it a bump contract. It bumped you onto a different path. All right, random freestyle advice. Random freestyle advice. Random freestyle advice. Do. The judgment. I just gave Capricorn that advice last night. Let me see what else comes out. Page 1, we already gave you that advice. Okay. Man. Okay. These are all pieces of advice that I've given all the other signs. Let me see if I can figure out a different way to spin this. Okay. Now, this doesn't really sound like advice that Sagittarius needs, but whatever, it came through. Now, let me explain it to you like this. Back about 6 years ago, I heard somebody say that they did a study, a hospital study, on 100 elderly patients who were on their deathbeds. And they asked to reflect on their life's biggest regrets. And do you know the overwhelming majority of those people said that they didn't regret the things that they did do. They regretted the things they didn't do. The risks they were too afraid to take. The chances they were too afraid to take. And man, for some reason, when I heard that, that grabbed me up by the soul and hit me deep. From that point forward, I dedicated my life. You know what? I am not going to be 90 years old or whatever, if I live that long, looking back in regret, wondering what would have happened if I just would have taken that chance. I will try and fail before I hold myself back out of fear. You bet your damn skippy ass. I will try and fail and make myself look like the biggest idiot on the planet. I'll embarrass the hell out of myself before I let fear hold me back. Yep, because I would rather suffer the pain of disappointment, the pain of embarrassment, feeling stupid. I'd rather feel that pain than feel the pain of regret. facing my last days, looking back, thinking, man, I wonder what would have happened. I would rather look back and say, well, at least I tried. I tried that. Didn't work, but I fucking tried it. I'd rather look back and say, at least I tried, even though I failed, than fuck, I wonder what would have happened. Does it make sense? Don't be afraid to take them chances, man. Don't be afraid to do that. You got an opportunity available to you, shit, try it. Try it. That's my philosophy. That's my motto in life. Try it. Because I know this sounds so corny and cheesy, and everybody says this, but dude, time flies. I cannot. But dude, 2023 is almost halfway over. Dude, time flies. Shit, I ain't passing nothing up. I ain't passing nothing up. Nope. I'm going to try. You watch. I don't care what it is. If I'm presented with an opportunity in front of me, I'm going to try it. Yeah, I might stumble and fall. I might fall on my face. I might look stupid as hell. Oh, well, I'm going to try it. You know, because while all the people out there are staying safe in their little comfort zones because they're too afraid of getting laughed at, guess what? Whenever we're laying next to each other on hospital beds, I'm going to have a badass story to look back on. Yep. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Sagittarius friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all for tuning in and playing along once again. I greatly, greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me after 5 years this year of being on YouTube, reading tarot. Y'all still be showing love and showing out and showing support. I greatly appreciate y'all. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Follow my social media. If you want to go check me on High Vibe TV, where I'm releasing a series on the manifestation path. It's going to be a big, long series. It's all in the description of this video. I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed.